Hello everyone, my name is Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is March 25th, 2022, and the question is Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market finally beginning to pull back, right? We're looking for a pullback, a lot of us are, for entries, right? Because we recognize that longer term, at least in the medium term, we're going to get an explosive move to the upside, okay? So looking for pullbacks for optimal entries. Is this finally it? And here's why I believe it is, all right? If that interests you, then watch until the very end. All right, so let's start with the 4-hourly chart analysis. And here we have Bitcoin, and I have a line here, and this represents upwards resistance, and we can see that we have this pattern. We have this inverse head and shoulders pattern, or a W pattern, whatever you like. And it seems as if we've come right up to the edge of this pattern's resistance, right? So we have rejection here. We have a rejection a little below it. We have some rejection there because it served as previous support. So we're pretty much at this rejection zone, okay? At this resistance zone. So that's one of the reasons. Second reason, and a less viable reason, but you know, it's been complicated. It's been challenging to count this progression upwards because it's a leading diagonal, and leading diagonals don't necessarily respect the same Fibonacci retracement levels that a regular impulse does. So here we have, I believe, 5 waves in this way. Okay, yesterday I was saying that this was an A wave. It clearly wasn't, because this 5th wave completely obliterated the 1618 5 ratio of this wave. So I think what we have, if we started from here, which I think this is a legitimate start given this price action that comes right before it, we have wave 1, wave 2, that is a WXY complex correction, wave 3, which is the second longest wave, not as long as wave 5, but it's close. Wave 4, which is a nice sort of simple correction, and by law of alternation, that makes wave 2 and wave 4 balanced. And then we have an extended wave 5, which you can count 5 waves in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And now we're finally getting a rejection. And so if we zoom in just a bit, we can see that we've reached a retracement of wave 4. So, what do we know about A waves? Okay, A waves are initial breaks of structure. Okay, if the trend is up, and then an A wave will go against it, okay, down to the downside, and then it will target wave 4 of the previous trend. So what I'm seeing here is that this price action that we just got right here is a flat correction. It's the beginning of an A wave. We should see something like this, okay? We should see something forming a larger A wave, taking us to this area right here. Whoops. Let's just draw that again. We should see something like this, taking us down here to in this region. Why? Because initial breaks of structure of impulses typically target the wave 4 region of the previous trend. And the previous trend was, this uptrend. So I anticipate this to come down. If it doesn't pivot, I believe it's going to pivot, but if it doesn't pivot, it's got to come down in this region right here. Okay, so that kind of confirms your initial break of structure. Pursuant to that, we get a B wave. Okay, let's just draw this out really quickly. This is what I'm seeing, this ABC correction. If it's a regular ABC correction, obviously it can be complex, but let's just say it's an ABC correction, regular one for now. I see it come down with A like this. I think B tests this resistance around 45.8, okay? Maybe even wicks above it, okay? And that would be the second to last wave, and then this is the final wave of the correction coming down, resting on this support line. And this support line is an important support line because if you look at this trend here, we see that this line of support is formed by 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points, okay? Typically, you just need two touch points for a trend line, but this has 4. So I think this is a strong trend line, okay? Again, if you take the Fibonacci retracement tool, you can see that, let's go here. You can see that this, if you took the Fibonacci retracement of this entire wave right here, right, this 5-wave structure, you can see that the 382 lies right on top of this trend line. Okay, so I think it's highly probable, not definite, but highly probable that our retracement take us to 42.9. Okay, right, 43K. I don't think we're going to get a very deep retracement. I think the deepest retracement we can get is 41.5, right? That's just judging by the length of this entire trend, right? Because you take the Fibonacci retracement of 5 waves, and that gives you your maximum retracement of 41.5 at the 618. But I think we're going to have a minimum retracement, and that minimum retracement is going to be because there's strong support in this ascending support line. So that's what I'm seeing on the charts, and that's what I'm intending to trade for, okay? Again, I do think this B wave is going to come up and test the upper boundary of this resistance, because you can see in this pattern, we've tested it, almost tested it here. And here we're a little short. So I do think we're going to come up to the 45.8 region, maybe wick to 46 before coming down impulsively to 42.9. Okay, so in answer to the question, is Bitcoin retesting? I believe it is right now. Or sorry, pulling back. I believe it is pulling back right now, and this is how I think it's pulling back. If you're getting value from these kinds of analysis, right or wrong, like the video, share the video with other people interested in Bitcoin, Elliott wave theory, technical analysis, and the like, and subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. We'd love to have you. Daily videos, daily Bitcoin updates, and weekly live streams. Live stream every Tuesday at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and also impromptu live streams whenever, just because. Okay, so that's it from me. Hope this was helpful. This was useful. Trade safe, my friends.